धीरे रे
The
ना
city has yet to awaken, but black smoke seems to rise from the very ground. The sound of an old man's cough by the sewage ditch becomes a melody for a morning that is never clean. This is Karachi, a city suffocated by its own waste, yet still proudly proclaims, "I am alive." In a place where children laugh amid burning plastic and women draw water in the shadows of rusted towers, life takes on a different meaning. Is survival merely about breathing, or is it the art of continuing in a world that smells of death? In this video, I take you on a journey into the depths of pollution, where humanity stands as the silent hero of the earth, celebrating life every day amid the ruins of poverty and smoke.
रे ना
Pakistan is a land of contrasts, a place where the sounds of prayer intertwine with the honking of motor horns, and the vibrant colors of market fabrics dance among the ashes of a smoky sky. At the heart of this country stands Karachi, a city that neither sleeps nor cleans itself. Here, mornings begin with the smell of burning waste, and nights continue with the dim, yellow light of oil lamps. Yet, amid all this darkness, something else thrives: human resilience. I step into the slums of Linkhoi, where the ground is born from waste and roofs are made of tin and prayer. A barefoot child sits beside a mountain of rusty metal, crafting a toy from a piece of wire, a toy that he might sell tomorrow to buy a little rice for his family. In this moment, you grasp the meaning of survival. Here, humans are not only alive, they create, rebuild, and stand tall. My camera turns toward the mountains of garbage in northern Karachi. The images resemble scenes from apocalyptic films, yet here, they are real. Trucks dump waste at night, and hundreds of silent workers with headlamps search for plastic and metal among the putrid heaps. The pungent smell of burnt materials is so strong that the air turns gray. One of the workers says, "We work with death, but we earn our bread from life." This simple phrase encapsulates the spirit of Pakistan. In the streets of Lahore, however, a greater enemy lurks: the air. Smoke from old factories mixes with traffic dust, creating an atmosphere that even chokes the sunlight. In a small school, a teacher wears a mask as she teaches in the toxic air. The dusty notebooks are overshadowed by the bright enthusiasm of the children. They dream of becoming doctors, engineers, and having a clean future. A future that may never come, yet shines brightly in their minds. Islamabad appears cleaner to many, but the distance from reality is not far. Behind the new buildings and tidy roads lie hidden heaps of waste that floods bring back every year. Pakistan is a country at war with itself, between the desire for progress and the heavy walls of poverty and corruption. Yet amid this battle, something undeniable exists: people who build life from the soil. During one of my travels, I met a woman named Sarah. She lives in a slum with a roof made of torn cloth. She collects and sells about 100 plastic bottles daily. When I asked her about the future, she smiled and said, "My future is clean, because I won't let my hands stay dirty." Perhaps these small hopes are the strongest form of survival amid chaos. In the markets of Karachi, life is colorful yet polluted. The voices of vendors call out, "Fresh, fresh!" but the air carries no scent of life. Women in colorful shawls move through the smoke. Children ride bicycles amid the congested traffic, and every glance tells a story of resistance. Like a muddy river that still finds its way to the sea. Along the banks of the Indus River, farmers water their fields with contaminated water. They have no other choice. Their crops go to the cities, feeding them, but diseases travel with every bite. This cycle is the cruelest form of human survival. Stay alive, even if your life is tainted. My camera returns to the nights of Karachi. The roar of trucks blends with the howls of dogs. A young man sleeps on a bridge, gazing at his old phone. On the screen, music tutorial videos from YouTube. In a place where there is no future, humanity still dares to dream. This is the beauty within the heart of darkness. In another corner of the city, the wet soil of sewage mingles with the blood of slaughtered animals. The smell of meat, earth, and crude oil fills the air, an image that torments the mind. Yet right there, the call to prayer rises, and the city takes a fresh breath, a complete contrast of death and faith. This is the moment you realize that Pakistan is a land of those who rise from the dust, a place where faith is the last filter for air. In my slow-motion camera, you see a child running among the trash, letting a piece of cloth flutter in the wind and laughing. Perhaps this smile is the most beautiful truth of humanity. Hope that rises from the ashes, not from clean skies. Pakistan burns in chaos, yet it still practices the art of living. When you look down from the heights, instead of smoke, you see faces, a gaze that says, "We are still alive, even if the earth does not breathe." Now that you have seen these images and heard the labored breaths of these people, do not forget, survival is not merely about cleanliness and comfort. It's in the will that transforms dirt into life. Perhaps this is the dirtiest place on earth, but in the eyes of that smiling child, the world is still beautiful. By watching this video, you have witnessed the strength of humanity. Let us be kinder to our land, reducing waste and increasing compassion. Share this message so that this voice reaches the world, so that everyone knows that amid the chaos, life still flows, and we are responsible for keeping it alive.